Hello. I'm making a rock video with an infinitely powerful rock from the ocean, which is bluish in color. And I'm wearing my self-made sweater, but it's very hard to see this here in the dark. It's almost impossible. But that's okay. That's the only light I have in my room, but that's okay. I can barely see enough to put my laundry away. But this is a beautiful LED, wonderful fantasy lamp, and I really like it. So this rock has infinitely much power, infinite power and infinite healing power. And I'm giving you healing power for you and all of your beings. It's beautiful, really gorgeous. It's nice the way the light shines against it. Very lovely. So I want to review the perfume Velvet Orchid by Tom Ford. It is a wonderful, infinitely wonderful scent. I am so excited about it. I'm so infinitely grateful to the blue god that I got this amazing scent. And all these other amazing, wonderful perfumes. It's a true pleasure. It's true paradise to have all these wonderful perfumes. It is so rich with so many amazing things. With orchid, of course, with oatmeal, with honeysuckle, lily of the valley, apple blossom, orange blossom, cherry blossom, some tulip. That I'm just guessing this one. That flower bomb from Victor and Ralph is similar to this. I'll make an individual review on that one later. I got that today in the mail. And both Velvet Orchid and Flower Bomb are very similar to Escada. And that is okay. They're all a little bit different, of course, but they are, you can put them in the same category as overwhelmingly sweet and huge bouquet of different flower petals. And it's lovely and gorgeous and beautiful. I just love it. It can't be, I mean, for me, it can never be too sweet. This is a real feminine scent, this here, from Tom Ford. Amazing, wonderful. They're all extremely feminine scents. Very warm, giving, loving, mature, and in the sense of you can wear it at any age, but in the sense of maternal, it's like it's a maternal scent. Someone with a lot of oxytocin, a dog mother, a very maternal dog mother. That is what I am, and that is what my friend Sandy is. So I recommend this to you, Sandy. Tom Ford Velvet Orchid. I really recommend you this. So if you want to get into checking out these, those roll on, you can just, you can test it. You just get the smallest size first. You get the the third of an ounce roll on bottle, and you can get this. Get that at Sensational Shop. This is from Sensational Shop. It's absolutely amazing. They're all amazing from Sensational Shop. Really, truly amazing. They're located in New Jersey, I found out. I think that the owners are from Indonesia. I think it's a family business. They're very, very, very excellent perfumers. Very, very professional. Very good. Very strong. So they don't dilute it. They make it as strong as possible and yet mild on the skin. So just the perfect solution. So I think you can get a third of an ounce, which is, regular size roller bottle, the normal size roller bottle, the cylindrical. You can get that. You can get the velvet orchid in the third of an ounce roller bottle from Sensational Shop for I think about $5. I think even including shipping, $5 or $6 including shipping. So they calculate shipping extras. But I recommend that to you because I think you're really gonna love it. But it's good to first get the small roller bottle and see if you like it, and then if you like it, you can get the 1 ounce roller bottle. I got the 1 ounce. I don't know. I went by intuition with this, and I almost all the orders that I got, almost all of them, I really, really, really like very, very much. There's only one that is not so much on my from Sensational Shop. The one is called Ibiza Hippie by Escada. That one is not so much on that in that category of really, really, really sweet and heavy. That one is more in the category of perfumes that my mother likes, so that's why I'm gonna send her that. And my mother used to be an Ibiza hippie, so for that it is perfect for her. Maybe that will bring up memories for her and make her young again. That would be really, really awesome. The other ones, all of them, I like them all from Sensational Shop, except for the one Ibiza hippie. So then I got some from like Roberto Cavalli that is way too masculine for me. That I will send to my dad. And the same version of this from Quality Fragrance Oils Was it quality fragrance oil? Or was it another? No, 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 no. Quality fragrance oils, they're almost all of them are good. Almost all of them. Except for Bulgari, Bamboo, and another one. They were too masculine and they were too metallic for me. So. But I know that my family, they're gonna really like this very much. They like the very edgy, kind of strong, defined, more masculine. My mother also likes those more edgy, a little bit more masculine scents. Although she had opium from Yves Saint Laurent in the past, she had that and she liked that. So, you know, one never knows exactly if, you know, you give someone a perfume as a present, you never know. But, you know, if you get yourself the smaller size, you know, you can't make such a mistake with that. If you don't like it, you can give it to someone else. I was just so super curious. I ordered it. I went berserk with it. But that's why I want these perfume companies, particularly the designer ones, because they're the ones that they're making the most money. They're making so much money with it. They make 10 times and more. They make sometimes 20 times more money. Okay, so they have enough money to create this palette of samples. Okay. They can do that for us. They can create a whole magazine, like a fashion magazine. They can put commercials in it. They can advertise for themselves in it. This beautiful advertisement. You know, they don't even have to put any blog in it. I will offer my blogs for free for this if you do this. So you can get a magazine. You can put a lot of samples in it, like a perfume sample magazine, basically, designed, dedicated for that purpose. That would be really, really cool and cheap, you know, so that we can buy it. We don't have to spend $5 on a fashion magazine, but $1, you know, $1 can be sold at the Dollar Tree store. People buy more stuff at the Dollar Tree store, by the way, you know, because they go like, oh, it's just $1. It almost feels like, oh, it's for free. You know, that's the psychology behind the Dollar Tree store. So you can send it to the Dollar Tree stores. They can sell it for $1. You can send it to any kind of grocery stores. They sell it for $1. It should be just $1, so that, you know, a lot of people can afford it. They don't have to go, ouch, you know, I'm spending now $5 on the Vogue magazine just because I want to read this one article about Helmut Newton. No. No. And then just roam through a lot of advertisement anyway. So it's just loaded with advertisement. It's pretty, but you know, that already pays it like 100 times back. So they can afford that. You know, they will make money on this. They will not lose money on this. They will make money on a sample magazine for sure. You know, I hope this reaches someone out there. Some entrepreneur out there, you know, because again, I'm not an entrepreneur, I'm not a business person, but I have a lot of ideas. I constantly come up with ideas and solutions, because that saves people a lot of money, you know, if they have this sample book and they can put a new sample book every month or something, you know. And a lot of people are gonna buy this. A lot of people. They're gonna enjoy that so much. That's gonna be so much fun. That's gonna be so much fun. And the samples, like I said before, they don't have to be fancy, you know. They could just be 3 drops of the perfume oil and or, you know, body lotion. Or just the dry powder surface that they have, that they glue in there and that you rub on your skin and smell it. Just like that. And that's lovely too. I have made a lot of scented hearts out of those. I had a subscription to several different magazines that, I don't know, I got that as a promotional offer one time on the internet. And I wasn't even thinking about this anymore, and suddenly I got all these magazines sent to me. I know now why, because of that promotional offer. And they were hoping that I will stick with it and keep buying these magazines, but I didn't. And so it was kind of nice I got one travel magazine, one fashion magazine, and one ecological magazine. That was really the ultimate, the older magazine. And I learned so much from the blogs in the older magazine about environmentalism and about natural agriculture and plant growing and all these important things about composting. That's where I got all this information from, that where we were able to transform our lives into composting and living a complete, whole, natural life cycle. Incredibly nice. So yeah, and I got travel magazine. They had some perfume samples in it, and the fashion magazine had some perfume samples. And what I did is I drew hearts over those scented papers, and I cut that out, you know, my own heart shape, heart design, and I had like 1,000 of those eventually, of those scented hearts, and I put them in with my presents for my family for Christmas and birthdays. And they really liked it. It was lovely. It was also a very creative process, very lovely to make. You know, we can reuse things. We can make something with stuff that people normally throw out. It's nice, you know. There's so many ideas where we can make something, create something out of basically just wrapping papers and boxes and stuff like that. That's how I make my artwork. And it's a lot of fun. It's really great. It saves a lot of resources. It saves the environment. So I smell in this here. I smell orchid. I smell violet. I smell oatmeal. I smell apple blossom, orange blossom, cherry blossom, lily of the valley. Honeysuckle. I love honeysuckle. Some people don't like it. I absolutely love it. It grows in LA, and every summer around, like, you know, just before summer, May and June, the honeysuckle was blooming and it smelled the whole town smelled so amazing. LA got more and more polluted later on with so many pollutants. So smelled like bar and gasoline. The last day we were in LA, the air was so incredibly bad, and that was in November 2004. The air was so incredibly bad. We hit the road, we left, and I was in deep grief over my dog Ludwig. And the book Thus Spoke Zarathustra by Friedrich Nietzsche saved my life. So we left with Samantha and we went to Apple Valley. And suddenly the air was much better. We could see the stars. And then we went to all the way into the desert to the hot springs, and it was awesome. It was really nice. It was nice to leave LA because of the pollution. But I do miss it. I miss LA. I miss the positive things about it. I miss the honeysuckle. I miss the cool people. One time I met a movie producer. He was cool. He invited all of us for lunch. Really cool. Cool. I miss Arjanov. I miss France too. Even though she wasn't nice to me, but I know why. Too many issues going on. Too much pain. But I understand, I'm not holding it against her. I know that pain. I know that very same pain. I have it myself. Yes. So, yeah, I really love LA. I love Playa del Rey. I love swimming in the ocean in Playa del Rey. I love Santa Monica, the farmers market. I love the beaches. This perfume is absolutely heavenly. Very heavy, very sweet and wonderful. There's lotus in it. I think there's blue lotus in it, white lotus and pink lotus. It's heavenly. It's pure heaven. Infinite healing power.
perception of the state of society which actually is. Which is very ugly. The sensation is ugly. Yes. So the seeing or observing or thinking what the society now is. And
It's wonderful, the sense.
I imagine a better state. Better state.
It's very healing for the nervous system.
Well, it seems so, at least at first sight. Yeah, I mean, it seems that there is an intense desire for that imagined state. See, people. All is in perception. Perception, how is that?
It's like blue marble.
The rottenness or the corruption or the malaise of the society. I see that perception drives me, not my desire to change society. My perception says this is ugly. Yes. And that very perception is the action of the movement to change it. Yes, but I don't know if I made it. Yes, well, then there's a longing to change it. Well, besides desire, it's implied. Desire, I'm just. Yeah. See, I mean, see, if we go back to that meaning of the word something is
That's
missing.
real nice.
There's a longing for something that's missing.
So sleep well, everyone.